Welcome to The Wellness Effect. Today we're going to be discussing Bankmed's offering when it comes to cardiovascular disease. But before we get going, why not subscribe to our YouTube channel? All the full-length videos are available for you to enjoy. In the studio with me, we have Bankmed CEO Teddy Mosomotane with us. Thank you again, Teddy. So how does Bankmed assist its members in preventing cardiovascular disease?
Seth, prevention continues to be better than cure. And this is something that really underpins our focus on wellness as an important feature of our value proposition. How we assist our members, to prevent cardiovascular disease is really by way of ensuring that there are benefits that are aimed at covering preventative interventions, be it immunization, vaccination, and screening, and also giving advice as far as lifestyle is concerned from a healthcare perspective, obviously, in our case. So this is one of the things that we invest a lot of, effort in, and encouraging our members to know their numbers, as it were, and understand their health status. And what becomes important is that we as a medical scheme can do all these things, but, members have to also invest in changing behavior as soon as they become aware of whatever health conditions that they may be presenting with. So it's really making these benefits that are aimed at preventative kind of interventions that we make available to our members, and we always encourage them to make the most of those, and we pride ourselves for having very rich wellness benefits from a Bankmed perspective.
I like that you mentioned that prevention before the cure.
Yes.
And you mentioned something important around it's really about the behavior.
Yes.
But I like that Bankmed almost offers this varied level of support to prevent cardiovascular disease. But what about the members that have cardiovascular disease? What sort of support do you offer?
Now, one point that I also wanted, to make earlier on, and I'm going to get to your latest question, just now, and I'm touching on this because of the importance that we attach to the partnership that we have with our employer group clients. In the engagements that we would often have with our employer group clients, we also give them a sense of the state of health of their employees or human capital, and these are progressive organizations who often have wellness business units and invest in initiatives that are aimed at looking after their members or employees. And what we do from a Bankmed perspective is to ensure that we align our initiatives with the strategies of our employer group clients.
Amazing.
To make sure that we really co-create solutions and interventions that all work towards, preventing these kind of, diseases. So we are certainly there for our members even before they present with these health conditions. But once they are presenting with these health conditions, we are there, as well. And this gets closer to the question that you have raised. So there are disease programs that we make available, to our members who are already, presenting with the different healthcare conditions, to make sure that we assist them in regular monitoring and medicine management, and also give them advice on how best to manage the conditions that they are already living with. And so this is aimed at ensuring that whether our members or employees of our employer group clients have conditions that they are living with, or even before they have these conditions, Bankmed is there to support them, throughout their journey to make sure that they lead good quality lives.
Amazing. So you offer preventative care, you offer support to those that do have cardiovascular disease. But I actually want to touch on something you mentioned around this status report for your members around their health.
Yes.
Could you maybe elaborate on that and how it actually helps you co-create? I found that quite fascinating.
Yeah, now, this partnership, you must remember, in our previous conversations, I indicated to you that we position ourselves as a partner in health and wellness. And the way this partnership also manifests is by way of us agreeing with the employer group clients that at regular intervals in the course of the year, we engage them and share their data about the state of health. And sometimes we report, on these clinical insights at business unit level, but we always have to be careful about, not disclosing too much information where, for an example, you have a business unit of 1 or 2 people, because confidentiality is quite important here. So we really attach a lot of value to those conversations that present insights to our employer group clients, so that they get a good sense of the state of health of their employees. And to the extent that there are interventions that we believe will make an impact to contain, those trajectory as far as those conditions are concerned, we work together, to make sure that we contribute favorably to the health of their employees, our members. Now, I'll give you one other practical example of what other employer groups, sometimes do. They go as far as looking at what is sold at their tuck shops from a diet perspective.
Wow.
Because, if you want to make sure that people have good quality of life, it becomes important to give due consideration to what is sold at the tuck shops, so that whatever people eat during lunchtime, doesn't become an obstacle or moves against these initiatives that we are investing in. And that's how our partnership in health also manifests. And it's the information that our employer group clients often receive with appreciation, because it also informs their wellness strategies, which we always try to align to from a Bankmed perspective.
That's incredible. Data usually helps us make better informed decisions. And I like the way that this health report gives data and helps you then help your partners and your members make better decisions around the employee wellness experience.
No, absolutely. There was a time when medical schemes in general were accused of being data rich, but information or insight poor. Now, we have a strategic initiative, at Bankmed to be a data-driven organization, and it's partly against, that context that we want to make sure that we share insights with our employer group clients, extract it from the wealth of data that we have access to, so that this data can be converted into information and hopefully actionable, information in the best interest of our employer group clients, employees who are our members.
Thank you, Teddy, for such an engaging conversation and the information you shared.
Always a pleasure, Seth.
Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe. We will see you next time on The Wellness Effect. Bankmed, the medical scheme of choice for the financial services industry. The Wellness Effect is proudly brought to you by Bankmed, yours in good health.